What's up, guys? Thanks for tuning in. Today we're having a look at the brand new figure from Neca. This is Sam from the 2007 cult classic film Trick or Treat. Now, if you guys are like me, you're probably looking forward to the ultimate Sam, but let me tell you, this one's worth picking up as well. I walked into a Target store the other day and I saw him on the shelf and I had to pick him up. Reading straight from NECA's website, Sam stands at approximately 5 inches tall and is dressed in his footy pajamas featuring a removable burlap sack that reveals his unmasked head with jaw articulation. Ready for Halloween night, Sam also includes a trick-or-treat bag and lollipop. Yeah, we won't see all the different accessories that he comes with the ultimate version, but still, this is pretty awesome to see the fabric clothing that they gave him. I love this artwork that they put on the box here. It reminds me, well, I think it actually is the same artwork on the Steelbook release, which I still plan on picking up. There's a Trick or Treat logo. There's Sam in his footy pajamas. You guys can see his burlap sack here, and some of the detail that went into his pajamas and his hood. And there's his lollipop. We're going to get him out of the package here in a second. Let's have a look at the back of the box real quick. You can see Sam in some little poses here without his mask. A nice portrait of Sam on the right side of the box. And if you take a look here, there's a cheesy little story that goes with it. I've already read it once, and I'll let you guys pause it and read it for yourself. Alright guys, let's get Sam out of his packaging. I bought a Coraline figure in the same type of packaging, and I wish I would have done it this way as well. I didn't realize you could snap it out of here this easy, but if you just pry it open a little bit, it'll start to pop, and you can just work your way down the packaging. This way you get a nice opening for the bottom, and you can reach in here and just slide him right out. I can grab a hold of it. There we go. He's free. Really awesome. I love this character. Here's a look at Sam standing outside of the package. Looks like he stands pretty good on his own. Here's his burlap sack. This thing's pretty cool. It's got quite a bit of detail in it. I love the dirty look they gave it. It actually does open up if you can get this little piece of string that they have tied around it off. Takes a little bit of work, but you can actually see down inside of here it does open up. Check out the little patches here, and again, the little dirty look that they gave it. I would have liked to have seen a little blood on the bottom of this, but still pretty cool. I can feel a little bit of a wire in here. I guess, yeah, so you can shape it. That'll come in handy for some pictures and stuff. You can just lay it on the ground and bend it up to where it looks like he's holding it. There you go, guys. You could probably just put some extra stuff down in there. I think maybe once I get the ultimate Sam, maybe I could put his extra little hand and other accessories in here. You can see that string finally did come off. You can tie it right back on pretty easy. We'll set that aside and have a look at his other accessory. This is his weapon of choice. This is his little lollipop. If we can get a good focus on it, guys. Check out the detail on it. Well, focus on Sam. There we go. Really cool. Nice detail where Sam took a bite out of it. You can see when the light hits it, it almost looks like a real sucker. Have a look at the stick. Got the little strap going down it. Nice attention to detail on this. Again, I love the way the light hits it. Looks like a real sucker. Give this back to Sam before he gets me. Let's bring him a little closer now. Refocus. And man, I love the detail. This little burlap hood they got on him. Checking all around it. I thought from some of the pictures and just looking at it in the packaging that it didn't look dirty enough for me, but having him outside the packaging, it does look nice. Got a little head movement there. I'll go over some of the articulation, but I'm not one to do every single point normally. Got a little shoulder articulation where you can bend his shoulder up. I know he's got a elbow bend right here, but without looking under his clothes, I don't want to have it in the wrong position accidentally and break him. Looks like he's got some nice detail on the hands and the gloves, the fingerless gloves. You can see he's got a little hole right there in his right hand where you can easily slide the lollipop down in his hand. And his left hand is open. Nice dirty hands. Again, I would like to have seen blood on the fingertips, but it's still pretty awesome. Check out his pajamas, how dirty they are. Looks like you got a little Velcro opening here, and we'll open that up in a sec to show the like the bend at the elbows so I can find those. Pretty neat, the little paint job they gave him, where his pumpkin head goes down into his chest and his back. Oh, he's got a little hole right here for some reason. Oh well, it just adds to the gritty, dirty outfit he's wearing, which I love all the dirt they added to it. The bottom of his footy pajamas. His foot is just made of plastic so he can stand. No peg holes in the bottom, but still I had no trouble getting mine to stand. If we can slide up his pants a little bit and show you, it doesn't have any ankle pivot, but it does rock forward and backward. Get this to slide a little bit further up. You can see he's got one joint at the knee, which does feel like it's got a ratchet, sorta, because I can feel it catch. You can see it catching. I'm always afraid of ratchet joints because over time it just seems like they finally just give out and get really loose. But I guess you have to have them so they will lock into place. Try to get this sleeve to slide up. You can see his hand. It moves up and down a little bit and will spin 360 as well. I still can't get the sleeve to come up high enough to show you the elbow joint. But let's see if we can work this mask off. This is really tight on his neck. Trying to figure out the best way to get it loose here. It's pretty tight. Sure you want to see what's under here? This detail on this sack is really nice. I saw some other ones. There was another one on the shelf, but his button eyes looked really high, so I went with this one. But it's like the stitched, it almost looks like his smile. The stitched smile on this one comes down a little low, but still it looked a lot better than the other one that I saw on the shelf. His mask is kind of on there. But here's the reveal. Oh man, this looks really good. And I'm a huge fan of the burlap sack on, but didn't expect to see this much detail underneath. It looks awesome. You can see the little, looks almost like it's sewn into his head above his eyes. Little stitches. Got little X's on his eyeballs. Little pumpkin head. Looks great. Looks like a real pumpkin, like it's getting a little old, a little shriveled up, but man, great job Neca on this one. Good stuff. I did forget to mention or show the jaw articulation. You can see and hear. The light on there, you can actually see those X's really good on his eyes. See his teeth and inside of his mouth. It's almost like flesh instead of the inside of a pumpkin. Close look at that. It doesn't move down too much, but it does move. So we can get Sam Sucker up here. He's trying to take a bite out of it. That's really, really cool, guys. Cool that they did add that. You can take his, let's get this Velcro off so we can slide down and see where this elbow joint is. I want to make sure it's in the right place. You can't see on this one, it's actually there. You can see again the paint job came on down his neck, which looks really good, and I'm glad they did that. And his right arm is lined up in the right place as well. Let's get that back. I guess for some reason I just was afraid to bend it, but yeah, his arms will bend forward and backward at the elbow. Well, that was a look at Sam outside of his packaging. More look at the head articulation. It goes around and he has a nodding side to side. I just can't get over the look without the hood. I really like it. I was surprised. I didn't know if I would like it better like this or with the mask on. It's gonna be tough to figure out how I want to display him. Well, let's take a look at the hood while we have it off. You can see it's, to keep its shape, it's got like a foam material in it that goes on the top and kind of around the back of the head. I don't know if you can see up in there, but it doesn't go around the front. I put it back on and you can see that it's a little tricky getting it back on. It likes to roll up a little bit, but you could easily pull that down. Just kind of work it around. Well, I said easily, but it's rolled up in there pretty good. Tell you what, let's kind of pull it and see if we could start over and do this. That way you guys know how. I'm sure you can figure it out for yourself, but maybe if we take him and stick the back of his head in there first. There we go. Seemed like it went on a little easier that time. Now we can get the string back around his neck, and I'll let you guys have a look at Sam 360 one more time. Here he is. Guys, I highly recommend this figure. I think the Ultimate coming out with all the accessories, especially that flaming pumpkin, it just looks awesome. But this one is just, I think it's the way it's just meant to be, you know, with all the wrinkles on his footy pajamas. The material is just, looks like it's straight from the movie, and you're gonna be cheating yourself if you don't pick this one up too. Highly recommend. 10 out of 10, guys. Here's a couple of shots I took on my homemade diorama. Sam looked like he's going trick-or-treating in his dirty pajamas. Well, thanks for watching, guys, and happy Halloween.